Week 20, finally we made it halfway, y'all. Week 20. These are some of my pictures from my 20-week anatomy scan. Little profile shot. Another little profile shot. Heartbeat, I believe her heartbeat was measuring at 155 beats per minute. Oh, look at her little hands. Let me see. What's her belly? A foot. Look at them toes. And her other foot. And I think they just put them both together. Some more feet pics. I think my doctor probably had a little foot fetish. She gave me a lot of feet pictures. And last but not least, it was telling me that she is definitely... Hey y'all, you missed me. Hey, I miss y'all too. I'm glad you returned for part 2. So y'all, like I said in my previous video, I'm doing a second trimester update, and on this video we're gonna have weeks 21 through weeks 26. And y'all, today I am officially 27 weeks. Welcome to the 3rd trimester. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into this video because I know y'all waiting. I know, I'm sorry, but your girls gotta do what your girls gotta do, right? So week 21, whichever way y'all see this, I don't know, but week 21, the movements was getting real because at this point baby girl is, I think, about 14, 15 inches. So we got baby in here. We're baby, you know what I'm saying? And probably almost a whole pound at this point. So I'm feeling everything. I'm feeling her hiccups. I'm feeling her kicks, her punches, her rolls, all of that. I'm getting it. Braxton Hicks, boo. Braxton. Oh my God, Braxton just won't leave me alone. And so, me and Braxton is getting acquainted. Like I'm meeting him at least twice a week at this point. Like I didn't ask him to show up. He just popped up all unannounced, and you don't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm alright with it. Like it's not, they don't feel like real labor contractions, and that's why I'm okay with them. You know what I'm saying? They are a bit annoying, but I can deal. You know what I'm saying? We good. Also in week 21, I started experiencing some lower back pain. It only happens when I tend to overwork myself or just be standing too long. I was experiencing some round ligament pain. Me and heartburn are best friends. Like, you know, all the normal pregnancy symptoms, I'm getting them at this point. Especially for this to be my 4th pregnancy, 3rd baby. Like, you can already expect to be, you know, feeling some aches, some pains, some twinges here and there. You know, that's just a part of pregnancy, you know. And I guess it's just like a little small price to pay for this big old wonderful surprise bundle of joy that you get at the end of all of this. Yeah, and besides the heartburn, oh my God, week 21, I swear I was like a pig that week. Like I just couldn't stop burping. Like every time you turned around, it was me belching, burping, and it was just annoying. Like who wants to be around somebody that's constantly like that's not even freaking cute. Like don't nobody want to hear your gas is exposed or come out your mouth or your butt rather. Well, never mind all that. But I was just doing too much burping for me. Too much burping. And so it was a lot. It really was a lot. What else was I doing in week 21? Week 21, you know, I was still working. You know, things was feeling a little bit better. I was getting things done. I had actually started buying stuff for baby girl. I was really excited. I'm probably going to do a haul so you guys can see what I've gotten so far for her. But yeah, so stick around for that. On to week 22. Now in week 22, I had me another OB appointment. Now this was just a regular appointment. I know how sometimes after you have like an ultrasound appointment, you go and talk to your doctor. Well, on that day that I had my ultrasound at 20 weeks, she was not available. So she just told me to come back in 2 weeks so we can actually talk and go over anything. But if it was something that she needed to inform me of sooner, she was going to notify me of immediately. And so it wasn't nothing really serious. So I wound up talking to her when I went to my appointment at 22 weeks. And at that appointment, she pretty much notified me that I have something called marginal cord insertion, and I'm gonna put the spelling of that at the bottom of the screen somewhere. So for those of you who want to, go Google crazy like I did, so you can figure out what that is. But I will also make another video for those who want that video about marginal cord insertion. If you want that, comment down below. Just say me, I want to know, and I will make a separate video to give y'all all the information that I've learned from Googling and from what my doctor was telling me about marginal cord insertion. And so that's not like horrible. It doesn't really make my pregnancy high risk or anything. All of that does is let my doctor know that we just need to maybe do a couple of more ultrasounds, a couple of more, what do they call them? I forgot the name, but they do like weight scans, like every so often they'll have you come in just so they can take the weight of the baby and make sure the baby's growing and everything like the baby's supposed to. So that was that. I also, y'all, in 4 weeks I managed to gain 8 pounds. Don't ask me how. I really don't know how at all, because I don't do no crazy eating. Like that bottomless pit thing that happened in the last video that I was telling you, like week 17, it only happened in week 17. And shockingly, I didn't get those 8 pounds until week 22. Hold on, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 5 weeks. So yeah, I gained about 8 pounds in 5 weeks. And I'm pretty sure most of it came from week 17. Because I had an appointment at the end of 17. I don't know. But I gained that weight, y'all. I gained it. It was there. It's my weight. The scale told me so. And so, yeah, that was something else. Also at this point, I was experiencing like numbness and tingling in my legs. Like if I sit too long, my legs will go to sleep. And so sometimes I have to occasionally get up, stretch, walk around just so that my legs aren't falling asleep. And that's really uncomfortable. Like if you've never felt what that feels like, just go and sit on the toilet for about 45 minutes. And you will understand what it feels like for your legs to fall asleep. Also, me and heartburn, we real cool now. I'm still also experiencing the round ligament pain. My doctor said pretty much the round ligament pains come from my uterus stretching and growing and putting pressure on certain nerves and stuff. So whoop-de-doo, wonderful, so that's pretty cool. Also, I was experienced my first episode of sciatic nerve pain. And for those of you who don't know what sciatic nerve pain is, I will put the name and the word and the spelling down there just in case you want to go and Google that one as well. It sucks, just know that, and it's not really too much you can do to really get comfortable. Like they tell you drink water, switch sides, yada yada yada. It still sucks. Like I just switched all the sides that I could, like left, right, back. I can't lay on my front. I'm drinking water, like got feet, legs propped up. I wasn't winning, so I just had to go through it, and it is what it is. And I was only glad that it was like a one-day thing. I actually haven't experienced sciatic nerve pain since. That is a blessing, because it sucks. Again, it sucks. And for those women who out there that suffer from sciatic nerve pain, I pray for you, and Lord have mercy, let peace be with you, because honey, I know you are going through it. Because I had it for one day and it lasted for maybe like a few hours, and I couldn't imagine going through it for weeks or months, or you know what I'm saying. So my praises and my shout outs and my prayers go out to you and y'all, and y'all got it. I believe in you because I didn't have it. Some of y'all might be a little bit stronger than me, but no. Like, I got a pretty high pain tolerance, but some things are just unnecessary. That's how I feel. That's just unnecessary. Like, I already got aches and pains. Now you want to go and mess with a nerve. Like, why would you want to go and do that? Like, messing with my nerves and my ligaments and my joints. Pregnancy is something, isn't it, y'all? I'm telling you. And I promise y'all, let me let y'all know this now. We're gonna pause this, okay? Disclaimer. You got me? I am not complaining about none of this pregnancy. I'm just giving y'all the tea. I'm letting y'all know what it is. So if you thinking about getting pregnant, or if you've been pregnant and you thinking about doing it again, this is what you're walking into. You know what I'm saying? You open the door, pew, and this is what's gonna be on the other side of the door. Everybody might not experience the same symptoms at the same times, at the same intensity, but boo, it's gonna happen at some point in time. I'm just letting you know. I'm putting it out there. I'm real, I'm raw, I'm giving it to you. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. So yeah, that was week 22. On to week 23. Week 23 is actually when I started noticing a pattern. Now, for those of you who are already moms that's already been pregnant before, this is like your second, third, fourth, or however many pregnancy this is, you'll start to notice that your baby will start its own routine in the womb, right? And so I have noticed that once I wake up in the morning, at least about an hour after I get up, like I have an hour to myself pretty much before the baby gets up and start moving around, which I felt was pretty cool because it kind of gives me a sense of possibly what my child is going to be like when she gets out here into the real world. You know, I don't mind waking up and having an hour to myself before the baby gets up. That's fine with me. And from experience, what I can say is, I'm not going to say 100% of the time, but at least like 60-70% of the time, whatever your baby does inside of womb, they're going to tend to replicate those same things outside of the womb until you change it otherwise, you know. So that was really cool that I noticed how she starts to wake up an hour after me. Also in week 23, I noticed some swelling. I started swelling in my hands. My hands is always the first thing to swell when I get pregnant. So I was like, oh yeah, pregnancy is hitting, boo. It is hitting. You know what I'm saying? You got the swelling going on. I had a little bit in my face, like my cheeks felt a little bit more puffier than usual. The pelvic pain, it was there, it was real. It's just been an ongoing thing, and I guess because this is not my first baby, you know, my pelvis is getting weaker and weaker and weaker. I don't know. I do Kegels from time to time when I remember to Kegel. You know what I'm saying? Get your Kegel on, you feel me? I don't know. It's just something that you got to deal with a part of pregnancy. But what I can say is, this pelvic pain is not as bad as the pelvic pain with my second daughter. That pelvic pain was on a whole new level, like a whole, you can't even see it, it's up there, like it was on a whole new level. And so that's why this pregnancy I'm able to tolerate it a little bit more, because I felt like I kind of experienced the extreme side of the pelvic pain already. So to go from extreme, so I'll say maybe feeling like a 10 to maybe feeling like a 5, we can deal with that, you know what I'm saying? Besides the pelvic pain, what else was I going through? Oh, of course the heartburn was there, but besides that, I also was experiencing this thing called pregnancy BO. I don't know if I made that up, but I swear I've heard that from somewhere or somebody before. Like, pretty much your hormones are changing now, so you might have a smell that your body is used to smelling like, but once you get pregnant, your hormones and all that stuff change, and now you got like this new scent. And so far, this has been my second time going through this little pregnancy BO, and it tends to happen around like the end of the second trimester. And pretty much I just have to make sure, especially during the summer, because it is summertime right now, especially during the summer, I have to just take extra time to do extra washes, especially to like the armpits. And also I've been waxing to keep down on the odor or whatever. And also I just have to apply deodorant maybe like 2 to 3 times a day. At first you can get away with just putting it on once a day and being good to the next day, but now I have to put it on at least 2 to 3 times a day, depending on what the weather is like, depending on how active I am that day, you know, all those kinds of things. But it ain't nothing horrible. My husband ain't complaining, so we good, child. We good. You feel me? Yep, that was week 23 on to week 24. So week 24, I actually preached. Lord have mercy, my tongue, my lips, my words. I actually purchased a pregnancy belt because I felt like maybe if I get one and kind of lift her up off my pelvis, it'll give me some sort of relief from the pelvic pain. And honestly, I guess because I'm not really that big yet, I don't know if it's really working. Like, I've worn it a couple of times before. I didn't really notice a whole difference or anything. The pain was kind of still there, and when I wore the belt, for some reason, like, sitting down was even more uncomfortable. So I kind of feel like I just bought it for nothing, but it is what it is. If I shall need it in the 3rd trimester, it is here. So that's why I'm not chucking it up as a complete loss right now, because I still have time to use it. Week 24, my ankles and my feet were swelling. Like, week 23 starts with my hands, week 24 feet and ankles. So, you know, that's just what we were going through at that moment. I also was noticing my belly was starting to itch, so now I'm doing kind of like a belly routine where I just make sure I keep my belly moisturized. I already have stretch marks from the 1st pregnancy. I really didn't get none of my 2nd pregnancy, so I thank God for that. And so now I'm just trying to maintain what I got. I don't want no more, you know what I'm saying? I love my little tiger stripes, but I don't need no more. Also, I've been slowly buying things, because I don't know if you can see, but this little it looks probably a mess right now. I'm using it as storage, but this is where I'm gonna put the baby clothes at. So I'm starting to get things together for the baby nursery. It's gonna be a bedside nursery. I'm gonna house the baby in me and my husband's room. So I've been starting to buy things for that. Yeah, and I've just been slowly growing and showing and stuff like that. Also in week 24, I started taking daily walks for at least like 20 to 30 minutes on top of the normal walking that I already do throughout the day. I just decided maybe some extra walking wouldn't hurt, and it has actually been helping me since week 24. It's been cutting down on my pelvic pain. So my pelvic pain isn't nearly as bad as it was in like week 23, 22, 21, and so on. So it's been getting gradually better. So that's one thing I'm going to continue to do. I'm going to keep going on my normal daily walks. And I'm taking those walks, people. Before you sit there and say, oh, it's too hot outside. Oh, you're going to be dehydrated. I wait till the sun goes down, people. The sun sets, and then I walk. You feel me? So I'm not out here killing myself. And it does actually, me walking after the sun goes down, it helps me sleep a little bit better. Like, who don't like getting a good night's sleep? You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're pregnant, you want all the sleep that you can get. So if you are also pregnant and you're looking, or, you know what I'm saying, searching for some things to help you get some sleep, try to go for a nice little walk before bed. You know what I'm saying? It might not hurt. Also might help, you know. So just give it a shot. And if you do start walking, I want you to comment down below and let me know. Be like, girl, walking definitely helped me, and I just want to hear y'all stories and everything. So Like, y'all already with me on this journey. Let's talk. Let's chit chat. So also, what else happened? Oh, also in week 24, I also noticed my belly button was starting to come out a little bit. I normally have an innie, but right now I got like this innie outie kind of thing. Especially when I laugh, the belly button go bloop. So I think that is just the funniest thing ever. Yeah, I think that's it for week 24. Week 25. Week 25. Oh yeah, I remember week 25. I was really exhausted that week, and I mean from freaking, because I turned a week on Tuesday. So from that Tuesday to the following Tuesday, I was just so tired. It just never felt like I was getting enough sleep. I could take a nap, wake up, didn't even feel like I took a nap. I think I was more tired than I was when I woke up. So like that week was just it was a fatigue week. Like I was just so tired all the time. Like tired. I didn't have no energy to do anything, just tired, so that, and then I was experiencing some back stiffness. Like it felt like I needed to be like stretched and like popped, or you know what I'm saying. Like if any of you guys know of a pregnancy chiropractor or a pregnancy masseuse, because I need something. Somebody gotta pop your girl and straighten her out and then twist her and then put me back, and I need some relief. Like I feel like pregnancy made me shrink. Like it collapsed me, like, and my back just don't want to turn and move. It just feel real stiff. You know what I'm saying? So that was something. And because of the walking, I'm not really experiencing pelvic pain like I said at first. Like pregnancy has just been real good to me. Like I said, it might sound like I'm complaining, but I promise you I'm not. This pregnancy has actually been better than my other 2 pregnancies. And if you are one of my subscribers that are curious, or even if you're not one of my subscribers, I hope you subscribe. But if you would like to hear about my 2 other previous pregnancies, just comment down below and I will do a separate story time about those 2 pregnancies as well. You know what I'm saying? So back to week 25. Between the exhaustion and the back stiffness, I was done for. I could just lay in the bed all week long and probably been okay. But I couldn't because I had to work. So, yeah. Also, you know what I'm saying? I feel like around week 25 is when my belly popped, when I really started showing. But it wasn't a whole lot going on that week because I was just tired to do anything else. Like, I was just focused on waking up, going to work, coming home, eating, lay down, and just relaxing. Like, that was just it, week 25. Oh, and not forgetting my night walks, because them night walks was probably the only thing that was keeping me together for real. Like, only the night walks. And then, last but not least, on to week 26. Week 26. What I can say about week 26, it was an interesting week because I really didn't have too many symptoms. Like, I only probably experienced heartburn maybe once or twice. Like I said, the pelvic pain has subsided because of the walks that I'm taking with my husband. And yes, he walks with me every night. I love him so much for that. Like, when you find somebody that loves you and is willing to do everything with you, it's a blessing. I be trying to be like, baby, I can go by myself. He's like, I'm not leaving you. I'm gonna be right here. How many laps we doing? Alright, I'm doing all of them with you. And so, like, I'm just really very grateful for him and everything that he does. So, like, week 26 was a smooth week. I was getting my water in. I actually had an appointment yesterday because I was 26 weeks and 6 days yesterday. So I had an appointment yesterday, and with that appointment they gave me an ultrasound, like I told you before, because of the marginal cord insertion. Just a weight check, and I actually have some pictures for you guys from my ultrasound. Yeah, so here we go. Make sure y'all can see it. Little profile picture. That's her little chin, her bottom lip, top lip, and her nose. We managed to get us a 3D picture this time, y'all. Because finally she cooperated. Any other time she just will not keep still. Another profile picture. Another 3D picture. Another profile picture. Like I said, it was just a weight scan, so they just really wanted to make sure she was growing. And what is this one? You can't really see it. Hold on. Oh, it's another profile. Yeah, it's just kind of hard to see because she's right up against like my placenta, my cervix right there. And then her heartbeat was like 149 at that appointment. So those were some cute pictures that I got, and from the pictures I really feel like she looks like both of my girls, but we'll find out when she gets here. And so that will wrap up my second trimester update for you guys. But before I go, I said I was going to give you a bump date. I know some of y'all was probably looking for it in the last video, but I'm going to give it to you now because you waited long enough. So here we go. Bump date. And again, I said I'm exactly 27 weeks today. So this is what me and baby are looking like at 27 weeks. I don't know which angle works best for you guys. I'm going to give you a couple of angles so everybody can see. 27 weeks. And I don't know if you can notice, but like, matter of fact, here we go. I'm going to give you the whole belly. 27 weeks. We looking like. My little belly button starting to come out like I told y'all. Yeah, I got this little meat down here. For those of you who've already been moms, you know, we get this from having children, y'all. We get it from having children. But yeah. See my stretch marks already. Got them. Get a little closer so y'all can take a look at my stretch marks. And I will probably do a belly routine and show y'all how I've been keeping moisturized for that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I know I said I didn't want this video to be too long, but I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But until next time, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, honey. Please click that notification bell, hit that like button, comment down below, and do not be shy because I am here. I'm raw, I'm live, I'm pregnant. And so like, just stick around and enjoy this journey because we're coming to a close. This is the third trimester, y'all. So we almost at the finish line. And until next time, I want y'all to be safe and peace.